Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, how insane is this jewelry? It's by this brand. It's called Decay Jewels. I think so. Honestly, all of their jewelry is just so insane. Like, this is so different to anything I've ever worn before. I'm so excited. I wanted to create a look that is super timeless, super easy, and one that you could wear if you are the bride, you're the guest of the bride, you are just going to a wedding, and it's just a nice classic wearable easy look, and your jewelry and your outfit can do all the talking, especially if you are a bride and you are doing your own makeup as well. Get inspired, sis, because this could be the look for you. While I've got you guys, make sure you have clicked the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and also get me on Instagram. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this makeup tutorial, but for now I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to let you get on with the tutorial. I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to start off with eye makeup first, just because I feel like I haven't done my videos in that kind of order in a while. I'm just going to get some of my Fenty Beauty Concealer on over my lids. And this is just going to act as a primer to help our shadows last a little bit longer and just get rid of any discoloration. And I'm also just going to take some right underneath my eyes as well, just to disguise the dark circles. I always like covering up my dark circles when I'm doing my eye makeup first, just because you never know how heavy your eye makeup is going when your dark circles are peeping through. So I'm going to start by taking my Decay Born to Run palette. This has literally got so many eyeshadows in there, it's ridiculous. It's such a good palette to go traveling with and stuff like that, because you've just got so much. And also there's a huge mirror on the other side. I'm going to start off with, I think, this shade right here called Riff. And I'm just going to take this colour starting off on the outer corner by patting it on. And then I'll blend it out into the rest of the crease in back and forth windscreen wiper motions. I love this colour because it's kind of like a transitional colour, but it's also kind of deep enough to just be worn like on its own. So if you keep building up this brown, you don't really need any other brown tones, but it will still work as a transition. And then I want to go into the shade Stranded, which is this one right here. So it's a really nice, beautiful light gold shade. I'm just going to work this over my lid. It's so pigmented. And I'm just using a flat like eyeshadow brush to just kind of pat the colour on and then get the lid shape. It's not meant to be like a super tight cut crease, so don't worry if it's like nice and soft at the edges. That's kind of how I want it to look anyway. I want the eye look to look really nice and soft, so I'm just going to go back in with a bit of that brown shade that we used just to blend back over on the outer corner. I'm just going to really quickly go into the Dose of Colours Friendcation palette. I kind of want a medium dark brown, which is this one right here. It's like not too dark and it's not as light as this one, but I'm just going to work this right over the top and only on the outer corner just to add a bit more depth. Adding a bit of a darker brown, it's going to make that gold pop a lot more, which it has. Okay, so I'm going to get some liner on, and I'm taking the Benefit roller liner. I basically, as always, like to start in the center of my eye and then kind of take it in short feathery motions and then do the wing at the end, just because it always allows me the chance to like clean up. Whew. Oh my god, I swear, every time I'm doing my liner, I feel like I need a minute silence. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay, onto the wing. I feel like so many people, that is way too far out. Okay, and then most of the time I'll just clean it up with a wipe. Just go ahead and with my finger in the wipe. Okay, so eye makeup is done for now. We'll come back to that in a bit. I'm gonna get skin prep on first, and I've already moisturized my skin with my normal SPF moisturizer and stuff, but I just want to go in with the MAC Goldlite moisturizer as well, just because well, that will be enough, I think. This just gives such a nice like radiance to the skin. Yeah, it just looks beautiful. And where we're going to use like a bit of a matte foundation, well, it's going to be a bit of a mixture, so we would just want to prep the skin with something nice and hydrating. I just love the gold tint that it leaves kind of on your skin. Just that glowy vibe it gives you. And then for primer, I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacobs Undercover Blurring Coconut Face Primer. This is a new one. I'm just going to get this over the top of that. This primer kind of reminds me a little bit of the Smashbox oil-free primer and also a bit of the Benefit Professional, just because it's one that's like really smoothing on your skin. I've already prepped my skin with my Kevyn Aucoin Essential Skin Enhancer, as I do in all of my videos. I just skipped a step because you've seen me do it. It's literally in all of the usual spots. It's just going to cover up any discoloration. This is literally like my holy grail product. Foundation time. I am going to get on the Estee Lauder Doublewear foundation mixed in with the Armani Luminous Silk. These two are going to create the most beautiful baby ever. I'm just going to use a damp beauty blender sponge to pat this foundation into my skin. Normally I like to use brushes most of the time, and then sometimes I'll go in with a damp sponge, but I feel like with the Doublewear foundation, it's applied so much nicer with a sponge. Time for some contour. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Medium. I actually really like this stuff, so I'm just going to get this on in all of the usual places that I like to contour. So my temples, my cheekbones, and of course just a little bit down the sides of my nose. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that all out. I've actually got the Huda Beauty brush to do this with, but you can just use your damp beauty blender, and I'm literally taking it right into that hairline, and then I'm just going to blend out the cheekbones. And I always like to blend kind of in the line and up. I won't ever take the contour down here. Never, ever. Even this kind of like flicking up motion, that works. Moving on, I'm going to take concealer now just to kind of brighten up areas, highlight around the face, all of that shebang. I'm going to take the new Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. These are literally brand new. I'm so excited. I'm using the shade 50NN, NN standing for neutral, and this works really nicely underneath my eyes. I love the applicator, kind of like bent like this, as you can see. So I'm going to take this in all of the usual areas, so underneath my eyes, center of my head, down my nose, also my cupid's bow, and on my chin. And I also like the shade of the Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 310. So just a teeny weeny bit of this is just going to go over that. It's not really about the coverage, it's just a bit of the shade that I like because it's like kind of yellowy olive. So I'm just going to pat this all out with my damp beauty blender, and you can see it just blends out super easily. And the reason I'm patting and not dragging is because I really want to make sure I get the coverage. And then with my Hourglass Translucent powder, I'm going to set that all in place. And again, I'm just going to use my damp sponge to take the powder and get right in there and pat it over. And I always like to take it down my nose to like get that contour good, you know. Oh yes. And then I'm just going to keep patting the powder into my under eye area so it doesn't sit too heavy. And if you are going to bake, then bake with a sponge, just so that the powder goes into your skin so much nicer rather than just sitting on the top. And then I'll just take it around the rest of my face. So guys, I feel like everyone is getting married at the moment. So many freaking weddings. Like, I mean, I'm happy for everyone. It's lovely. My cousin's actually getting married next week. I'm going to be a bridesmaid for my friend Kash's wedding. Oh my god, I don't know if you saw that on my Instagram, but she asked me in such a cute way. So I'm super excited about that. Obviously, my brother's getting married next year, if you didn't know. And then I think I have a family friend's wedding. This girl that I've known literally all my life. Oh, one of my other friends' wedding. Literally, I cannot cope. That many weddings. I'm like, everyone slow down. Luckily, no one's actually pressuring me. Not to my face anyway. Moving on, I'm going to actually set the rest of my face using my Estee Lauder. This is the Doublewear foundation powder. I'm using this in the shade 4N2 Spice Sand. So I used the shade Honey Bronze in the Doublewear liquid foundation. It's actually perfect for me. The powder works really well. So I'm just going to take that over my skin. And this foundation powder, like, it gives you a little bit of coverage. It's not too heavy on the skin, and it's really nice to set your makeup with. Moving on to bronzer, I'm going to go with my Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie bronzer. And I'm just going to start on my temples and kind of just work it over where we already placed that Tantour product. And I always like a lot of bronzer kind of on my head a little bit because that's where the sun naturally hits you. And then I like to kind of take it down and then work it around into where the contour is. And I kind of like to pop a little smile a little bit so I can kind of see where my cheekbones are. And the good thing about this bronzer is that I thought that it was going to go on really, really heavy, but it's actually a bronzer that needs to be worked up. Right, before I apply highlighter, I'm just going to spritz my face with my MAC Fix Plus. Whew, just a little bit. The reason I've put this on is just so that when I put highlighter on, it's going to pop even more. It's just going to be like, ah. Okay, for highlighter, I'm actually so excited because I've not used this highlighter yet. And I got it on the Ibiza Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess trip. And it's the Heatwave highlighter from the Bronze Goddess collection, you know. It's so gorgeous. Just look at that. See what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm so excited. This is super pretty. Ooh. I always feel like I title my videos like wedding guests makeup, Indian makeup, or bridal Indian makeup, but I feel like it doesn't matter. Even if you're the bride or you're the wedding guest, you can wear the bridal look. I feel like it all depends on what you're wearing, which is what separates you from being the bride and from being the wedding guest. This is just super, like super timeless, this look. I'm actually gonna take a smaller brush to go down my nose for a bit of precision. Okay, for blush, I'm going to go in with the NARS Orgasm blusher. You really can't go wrong with this. And I'm just going to pop my little cheek. I feel like it gives you more of a youthful, healthy look when you've got blush, and mainly just on the apples of your cheeks. If you kind of want to drag it back, you can, but just do it really, really lightly. My mum always likes to drag her blush like all the way, and I'm like, sis, you trying to look young or what? Have you guys got any weddings coming up? Let me know. Are you getting married? I want to know. Are you going to wear this look? I want to know. I'm going to go back to the eyes real quick, and I'm just going to take a bit of the dark brown and the light brown shade mixed together, and I'm just going to run them along my lower lash line. So I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. I like the name of this, but it's like damn girl every time I have to say it like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna get a couple of coats of this on to my top lashes and a little bit on my bottom. I'm also just gonna run the Marc Jacobs kohl pencil in the shade Brownie, just any black pencil, just in my waterline, kind of tie the look together. You can use black if you want in your waterline, but I feel like brown just looks so much softer. And whenever I'm doing pencil, I always go in twice. I'm really quickly gonna actually take a bit of that highlighter that we put on just on the inner corners of my eyes as well, just to help tie it together, make it pop, make it look a little bit more pretty. Right, lashes. I think I want to wear the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. I haven't worn these in forever. Yeah, they've been here for a while. So I'm going to get these on and then I'll be back with you. Okay, finally for the lips, I've got this sleek locked up lip liner in the shade Blindfolded. And I'm just going to go around my lips with this. I'm not going to fill my lips in at all, just lining them. Then for lipstick, I'm going to blend two shades together. I don't actually know how this is going to go down, but I kind of have a vision in my head. And I'm going to take the two Huda Beauty lip contours. One's in Mamacita and one is in Icon. So yeah, I'm just going to get both of these and then I'm just going to blend together. Ooh, yes, this is kind of what I was going for. So guys, makeup is on and done, and I'm going to get my jewelry on now, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay guys, so here we have the finished look. How stunning and insane is this jewelry? It is so beautiful, and it's actually really, really comfortable to wear. And even though these earrings look like they're going to be super heavy, they're not. Like I said, this is the kind of makeup look that you want to wear when you want your jewelry and your outfit to do all of the talking, but you still look really nice and glam and timeless, and it's just a look that you can wear if you're the bride, the guest of the bride. So guys, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, if you like this look, and if you want to see more Indian wedding, bridal, guest makeup looks, or you want to see any particular color combinations, leave them down below in the comment section. Let me know if you would wear this look yourself. If you haven't subscribed already, then please make sure you do so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. I've got loads of fun looks coming your way. Get me on Instagram because I actually create loads of different other looks that you won't see on YouTube. So yeah, get me over there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.